trial of Legionnaire Karif is complete. You are worthy. Enter, aspirant, and greet the Guardian.
That's the third tomb. Just one left. You know, I'll admit, I'm shocked that Princess Zim's info was any good. Hang on. I'm detecting some Shaper fragments scattered about. See that? I think you found the tomb of Artinia the Sharpshooter.
You have passed the trial of Legionnaire Artinia, aspirant. Enter and greet the Guardian.
That's the last tomb. Faye wants a word. Hold on. Linking her in.
Good work. Come back to Fort Tarsis and we'll plan our next step. This is where it gets interesting.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Anthem. As you could see from that last little bit, we finally completed all the challenges, and it's time to continue on with the story, and I can stop bitching about having to do those challenges. No, I'm still going to bitch about having to do those challenges, but at least we don't have to continue to do them.
I've greeted all the Guardians. What happens now?
I've been sorting through the fragments of Legionnaire Leotrel's writing that Sim gave us. A lot of it is unreadable, and what's left is in a kind of code, typical for the Legion of Dawn. If I'm right, this last location should be the one we're hoping for. I'll back you up this time. We can start whenever you're ready. What are the chances that Matthias will spend his time writing a paper now?
Alright, well, let's go find the Javelin of General Tarsus, I suppose. Track mission. Obviously, go to a private session, and let's go.
And connection established. It's strange doing this again.
Just like falling off a wall. You'll remember how it's done, no problem.
That's not what you're supposed to do with walls. Sending you the location now? Shall we? Owen, do you want to link in on this?
No, you've heard what they say about ciphers. One's a party, two's a crowd.
That's not how that saying goes.
Owen.
Right, I'll just hit the amplify then.
We doing this mission or what? Where are we going?
The tomb of General Tarsis.
Wait, really? Tarsus herself? According to Zim, it is.
I'm hoping we find her javelin buried with her. The Javelin of Dawn. You know the story of General Tarsis and the mountain.
That's a children's tale. She fights a storm monster and steals his voice to make a sword.
Yes, but you have to admit, the Heart of Rage is a monster.
Fair point.
Wait a minute, so your plan is to find a fable. Alright. I mean, like, I have no doubt that the armor would be real.
You really think the monster General Tarsus fought was the cenotaph?
Honestly, I can't wait to find out. Picking up Dominion chatter in the area. Watch your back.
Like I was saying, I mean, obviously General Tarsus was real, and the javelin is real. But I mean, with that sword that was made of a storm monster's voice, really, you believe that crap? Whatever. It's a video game. I shouldn't be surprised. Okay.
Just because humans couldn't find the tomb all these years doesn't mean it's empty.
I've seen games really... I've seen a lot of games try... Maybe not a lot, but... Video games, movies, there's media out there of people trying to do this sort of hybrid fantasy sci-fi thing. I don't think it's ever really worked. It's not my opinion. It always feels weird. Like, on one hand, everybody's speaking all technical and, you know, talking about the science and talking about, you know, the technical babble about fixing the javelins and everything, using this game as an example. But then, you know, we see stuff like this where we're, oh, I got a double on that one, cool. But then we get into a mission like this where it's, you know, now we're talking about fables and legends and mysticism. It's like I said, it's just, it's a weird... it's just a weird fusion to me. I like my fantasy to be fantasy, my sci-fi to be sci-fi. Gigantic dickhead. Gotcha.
Talk to me, Faye. How do I get this door open?
The control mechanism must be inside this room. Take another look around for me.
Clearly it's these things.
That's the control for the lock. See what you can do with it. That's it.
You know, I think mourners would have gathered in this room. There should be an armored guard. At least 4 lancers. Standing over there.
No one here now.
There's us. You right by the general in there, Lancer.
Yeah, I still don't get why all the lock, you know, like, why bother locking a door if you're just gonna put the combination for that said door right next to it? It's like leaving your computer password taped to your computer.
Scorpions? Damn it! Clean out these pests.
How many are nested in here? All of them?
Got 2 for 1 on that. I thought there was still 1 to kill, but I guess not.
More doors. The Legion sealed this place up tight.
Of course they did. They were protecting their leader's resting place.
Alright, finally something's getting a little more complicated.
You should look around the room a bit. The clues we need might be nearby.
This one should be a weird looking star. Crap. Actually, there we go. Just 1 down. There we go. 2 down.
The answer to the puzzle must be near the pedestals. Try searching around.
I stand by my statement. That does not make them much of a puzzle. So one of them has to have that star symbol. Like so. Okay, let's try this one. Ah, come on. There we go. That's 3 for 3.
Nice work.
Faye? No sign of a javelin, but I think we just found General Tarsus.
They marked her grave with her signet. A lancer to the end.
If that's really hers, you know what this means? It could open the Fortress of Dawn.
Faye, we have a complication.
He's a cipher projection, a strong one.
Hello again, Freelancer. Happy to see you.
God, I love his voice.
Same as you. I want her javelin. The one that conquered the Heart of Rage.
Why? You a history buff?
Someone's got to inherit what she left behind. I deserve to carry on her legacy.
He's stalling. We can use that. Keep him talking while I break into Dominion communications.
You think you're the next General Tarsus? Well, I had no idea the Dominion was that delusional.
We don't need to be enemies, Freelancer. You think I even give one damn about the Cenotaph or the Heart of Rage? All I want is the Anthem of Creation. Imagine all the good that we could do. We decide what's best for the world. The power of pure creation at our fingertips. More important than General Tarsus.
What happens to the people of Bastion matters more to me.
If they're so damn precious to you have them, just give me the Javelin of Dawn. One rusty old javelin in exchange for all those lives? That's generous, don't you think?
He's trying to trace your location. I'm picking up Dominion soldiers in the area.
No, there is no javelin. Get glitched.
All right, let's fight. You know, I have no idea where we're going with the story.
You can't lose the signet.
Like I said, I have no idea where we're going with the story anymore. I mean, I get it, the Dominion's the bad guys, you know, it's like warring, you know, we're kind of having, it's Bastion versus the Dominion. You know, the Monitor is a general or a high-ranking person for the Dominion. As he put it, he just wants the heart, he doesn't care about the Heart of Rage or the Cenotaph, which was the thing that supposedly Tarsus killed with the Javelin of Dawn. I don't know. Again, so much of this game's lore, I just don't understand because it's never. I don't know anymore, man. I feel like this shouldn't be too confusing. It's just done everything it can to try and tell you the story as confusingly as possible. Because I'm trying to remember where in this game we got the whole thing of who General Tarsus was, and the whole thing with the Cenotaph and the what makes the Javelin and the Legion of Dawn so special. I don't think we ever actually covered that. I was saying, I don't think we ever really covered that stuff. So that means I have to learn a lot of the lore by reading all the stuff that's going down. I don't know, man. I'm so freaking confused as to what's going on. It's almost like the game's sending me mixed signals. If you're going to use your lore in conjunction to the story, you gotta give me the lore as part of the story. You can't expect me to study and read codex, hours of codex entries on my own time. I mean, this is something that I thought that BioWare is usually really good at doing. There's such a deep lore into their games, and and some of the lore matters. How the different countries interact with each other, the socio-political sort of standings of the different races and stuff like Dragon Age. It really works well, but the important stuff is explained. The important lore is explained, and all the finer details you can figure out through the codex. With this game, it's almost like they've explained no lore. It's all on me to research and study on my own time. But some of that's important with this whole Legion of Dawn arc, that I have no idea what the hell's going on, because like I said, I don't know who the Legion of Dawn are. I don't really know what they've done for the Dominion. Like I said, I don't think we've ever been told or gone over this. I don't know. Long and short, what I'm getting at is if you're gonna make your lore so important to the story, you gotta go over it as part of the story. Otherwise, it just kind of everything feels jumbled and like there's a bunch of holes in it. It's like I said. I mean, the story's not hard. The Monitor's the bad guy, except we've spent so much time not even dealing with the bad guy. We had to spend all that time looking for Faye, and then I had to spend 4 or 5 days trying to complete all these challenges. Another reason why I didn't like the challenges, it just really killed the story and made me forget about everything that's going on. It's just there's multiple problems. I have multiple problems with how the story is constructed. Like I said, it's this lore thing that I'm ranting about right now that I'm just going in circles. So I'll just freaking stop. You either understand me or you don't at this point. You have that aspect, and then it's like I said, and then you have that whole thing with all those challenges that completely killed the pace, because like I said, I've been doing side stories and everything just while I was collecting those, and I've kind of forgotten a lot of the main story, in all honesty. And honestly, I also just don't care about the Dominion and everything, because it's not really driven me to actually give a shit about any of these characters. And again, I think that's just kind of the fault of this kind of loot shooter or a games of service sort of model, where the story is there just kind of pull you along a little bit, kind of to push you to advance. But all in all, has never been super important. Look at games like Destiny. Although I will say Destiny 2, well, that wasn't terrible. And honestly, the Division 2, I think, again, I keep bringing this back to the Division 2. I think they're doing a great job of having just enough story to pull you along, but it still kind of stays out of the way and lets the game be a game. It doesn't try to be what it's not. I do wish there was more story in that game, just because I think the story is actually is good, but
just run. You need to get out of there fast.
I respect what they're doing. But like with this one, it's like I'm getting at. It's just it keeps feeling like it feels like it can't decide. Are we going to tell some like big epic narrative, or are we just going to let it stay out of the way? Because it seems like they're trying to do both, and what's the expression? You know, when you try to please everybody, you end up pleasing no one. To me, this game just does not work from a narrative perspective. Honestly, I don't think this game works from a lot of perspectives, but...
I'll admit, I didn't expect us to run into this much trouble. I expected dangerous wildlife. Maybe Scots.
That's the second time I've run into the Monitor. I think I'd actually prefer nursings. I'm back. With the signet even.
Good work. Let's get you inside.
Well, I didn't think you were going to make it.
Get those brackets up to the cockpit and lock the control panel down.
Amplifier is secure.
Check the breakers.
Done. Got him when I came in.
Well, I guess you're good for something. Besides getting the Monitor on our trail.
Wait, seriously?
That's hilarious, mate, because... the cockpit is secure.
This job is hard enough without looking over our shoulders the whole time.
I'm not taking the blame for this. The Monitor was chasing you, not me.
And without us, you wouldn't have found the General's signet?
Admit it. You needed me. You still need me.
Need you. I don't need anyone.
Save it. We have more important things to discuss. The Monitor is after the Anthem.
Faye.
People think the Dominion are after the Cenotaph power, but the Cenotaph is nothing. The Anthem of creation is everything. To control it is everything.
Okay, but what could he even do with it?
What could he do with the power of life and death, creation and destruction?
He would be a god.
Faye, even if the Anthem can do all that,
It's not like there's a manual.
No one can control the Anthem. The Shapers couldn't. The Dominion can't.
Listen to me. He's heard it. I know he has. It's in his voice. I can just feel it. He won't stop. He'll never stop unless he figures it out. I know he won't.
Okay, you know what? One thing I think we can all agree on is it's getting pretty dangerous out there, right? And since Faye has the whole cipher thing under control, why don't I watch your backs from the field?
Owen.
What about this whole javelin here? Look, I can pilot this.
no. That's mine. Custom built. You couldn't even walk in it.
Bro, I could definitely...
No! You have no idea what the Heart of Rage can do to a person.
I'll be fine.
Really? Have you ever fought anything out there? Scars, a chimera.
I would learn along the way.
Owen, remember Princess Sims? The disaster? You almost died.
At least let me try.
You are a cipher. Almost every cipher who's been near that storm has gone mad. We put you on a javelin and try to reach the cenotaph. You'll get us all killed.
Now isn't the time for this.
Okay. Got it.
Well, crap.
I'll give him some time. He's got to learn for himself what he can and cannot do.
I suppose so.
Listen. You were right.
About what, exactly?
If I'm honest, I'm not ready to deal with the Dominion Lancers on my own.
Well, it's not like anybody would be ready for that.
We need you if we're gonna pull this off. So welcome aboard.
Alec, thanks.
I'll get the Strider moving.
Yay, we're all friends. Except Owen. Owen's not too happy.
Come see me when you're ready.
What's next? The Fortress of Dawn? You're always 10 steps ahead, Faye. Fill me in.
I can use the signet of General Tarsis to unseal the gate. Whatever she knew about the Cenotaph must be inside, along with her javelin.
Will that old suit of armor really get us through the Heart of Rage?
It's our best shot.
What do you want me to do? Just stand in the corner and look pretty again?
Keep an eye out for the Monitor.
And if he shows up?
No one can get inside the fortress but us. Whatever turns up, I'll make sure we're ready for it.
Good luck with that.
Owen, hey.
Well, I mean, you keep kicking him in the teeth. I mean, every time he wants to go out into the field. Well, no, we can't have you go out into the field. When you're out on missions, you're using Faye as your cipher. You're kind of leaving him in the dust. You're kind of telling him, dude, you helped us get to the 1 yard line. Sitting, now sit on the bench while we run it in. I mean, can you blame him why he feels a little like he's kind of been kicked in the balls? I don't know. I feel bad for Owen. He's probably the one character in this game that I actually like. I mean, he's well written, well voice acted. He's funny. I like Owen. Either way. All right, guys, we'll close here. Thanks for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links and stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. Till then, my name's AJ Gels. This is Something Game Channel. I'm out.